The night is a gentle, enveloping presence, its quiet serenity cloaking the world as you approach a small cabin tucked deep within a winter forest, where snowflakes drift silently through the air, blanketing the ground in a soft, shimmering white. The forest is a serene expanse of towering pines and bare-branched oaks, their boughs heavy with snow, their silhouettes softened by the glow of a full moon. The air is crisp and fresh, scented with the clean, icy tang of snow, the faint smokiness of burning cedar, and the subtle sweetness of evergreen needles scattered across the path. The muffled crunch of your boots on the snow blends with the distant hoot of an owl and the soft crackle of a fire from within the cabin, creating a soothing melody that welcomes you. You pull your scarf closer, its woolen warmth comforting against the night's chill, and step onto the cabin's porch, where the golden glow of a lantern spills through frosted windows, inviting you to rest. The world beyond the forest feels distant, its clamor hushed by the snow's quiet embrace, and a cozy calm settles over you, as if this cabin was crafted just for your repose. The cabin is a warm haven of soft light and comforting textures, its log walls adorned with woven blankets and shelves holding jars of dried pine cones and sprigs of holly. A stone fireplace dominates the room, its crackling fire casting a golden glow that dances across the polished wooden floor, painting the walls and a plush armchair in hues of amber and shadow. The chair sits by a small oak table, draped with a quilt in hues of deep crimson and winter gray, its stitches soft and worn from years of cozy evenings. You settle into the armchair, the cushions molding to your body, and pull the quilt over your lap, feeling the cabin wrap you in its intimate, nurturing embrace. The fire's warmth kisses your cheeks, and the snow taps gently against the window, its rhythm a delicate counterpoint to the fire's crackle, creating a symphony of peace that feels woven just for you. The delicate iron kettle rests on the table, steaming with cinnamon tea, its spicy, sweet aroma curling through the air, mingling with the cabin's sense of wood smoke and evergreen. You pour a cup, the porcelain warm to the touch, and wrap your hands around it, feeling its heat seep into your palms. The tea's gentle, warming flavor spreads a soft calm through your chest as you take a slow sip, its spice grounding you in this moment, this place. The window pane is etched with frost, each crystal catching the firelight in glints of silver, and you watch the snowflakes drift outside, their paths a quiet dance that mirrors the stillness within you. The fire pops softly, sending a tiny spark dancing upward, and you feel as though you're in a cocoon held by the cabin's glow and the winter's soothing hush. The cabin feels alive yet tranquil, its walls and hearth whispering stories of countless snowy nights, of hands that stacked its logs and hearts that found solace here. You let your eyes drift across the room, noticing the way the firelight plays on the blankets, their threads woven with patterns of pine branches and stars. A basket of kindling sits by the hearth, its wood fragrant and neatly stacked, and a small vase of holly berries glows faintly on a shelf, their red a vibrant spark in the fire's light. The armchair creaks softly as you shift, its rhythm a gentle echo of the snow's fall, and the cabin feels like a sanctuary, its every detail a testament to warmth and quiet moments. You feel a deep connection to this place, as if it's sharing its coziness, inviting you to linger in its peace. You close your eyes, letting the sounds envelop you, the snow's soft patter, the fire's gentle crackle, the owl's distant hoot. They weave together a tapestry of serenity that lulls your mind, softening the edges of the day. The tea's warmth lingers in your hands, the quilt's softness cradles you, and you feel your breath slow, aligning with the cabin's rhythm. The world beyond the winter forest feels distant, its worries and haste muffled by the cabin's thick walls, the snow's quiet blanket. The snowfall is tender, its energy a quiet hum, and you imagine it cloaking the forest, dusting the pines, carrying the night's peace to every corner of the earth. The cabin is your haven, its fire and lantern a steady anchor, holding you safe within the winter's embrace. Opening your eyes, you notice a small, leather-bound journal on the table, its pages soft and slightly crinkled, filled with sketches of snowflakes and handwritten musings about winter nights. You open it to a random page, reading a line about the comfort of a fire's glow on a snowy evening, and the words feel like a gift, their cadence soothing like a whisper from the cabin itself. You set the journal down, its presence a quiet comfort, and take another sip of tea, its flavor softer now, but no less warming, grounding you in this moment, this place. The snow falls steadily, its rhythm delicate but constant, and you feel a deep peace settle into your bones, your thoughts slowing to match the cabin's gentle pulse. A faint rustle catches your ear, and you glance toward the window, where a small fox pauses on the porch, its fur dusted with snow, its eyes bright in the lantern's glow. The fox shakes its coat, sending a flurry of flakes into the air, then trots off into the night, its presence a fleeting spark of life in the cabin's quiet. You smile, feeling a sense of connection to the tiny creature, to the pines, to the snow, to the fire's endless song. The fire pops again, its warmth a gentle anchor in the night, and you imagine it warming the forest, its glow woven into the cabin's calm. The snow grows softer, its patter almost a whisper, and you picture it falling on distant forests, on hills and valleys, connecting you to a world beyond the cabin, yet keeping you safe within its warmth. Your mind begins to wander, carried by the snow's rhythm and the tea's warmth. You imagine the stories this cabin holds of travelers who warmed their hands by this fire, their voices soft in the glow, of dreamers who sat in this chair, their thoughts drifting with the snow, of quiet souls who sought refuge in the winter forest, their hearts soothed by the fire's crackle. Each pine cone, each blanket, each spark from the fire seems to carry a memory, and you feel a quiet kinship with those who've been here before, their lives woven into the fabric of this place. The winter forest cabin is a sanctuary, a haven for hearts seeking rest, its fire and quilt a promise of peace and comfort. The lantern's glow flickers, stirred by a draught, and you trace its light across the cabin, watching as it paints the walls, the hearth, the holly vase in warm hues. The snow song is a constant, its gentle taps blending with the fire's crackle, the owl's hoot, the soft rustle of the quilt. You take another sip of tea, its cinnamon sweetness fading, but no less soothing, and let your eyes drift to the window, where the snow weaves delicate patterns, each flake a fleeting star in the firelight. The cabin feels like a dream, its edges soft and gentle, its warmth a quiet promise that you are safe, held, cared for. You lean back in the armchair, your body sinking into its cushions, and let the sounds envelop you. The snow's rhythm, the fire's glow, the cabin's quiet breathing, they weave together, a lullaby sung by the night itself. The tea's warmth lingers in your chest, the quilt's softness cradles you, and you feel as though you're floating, suspended between the cabin's warmth and the snow's cool embrace. Your thoughts drift to the pines outside, their roots deep in the earth, their boughs heavy with snow, and you feel a quiet connection to them, to their patience, to their silent strength. The snow falls gently, its song a constant in the night, and you close your eyes, letting the sensations wrap around you. The fire's glow pulses behind your eyelids, the cushions cradle you, and the snow's faint patter seems to guide you into stillness. Your breath slows, your body softens, and you feel yourself sinking into a deeper peace, a place where thoughts are gentle and time is endless. The cabin hums softly, its hearth and walls a steady anchor, and you imagine it rocking you like a cradle into a space of pure rest. You picture the winter forest cabin as a keeper of dreams, its fire and holly holding the hopes and wishes of those who've sat here, who've listened to the snow, who've felt the night's embrace. You don't speak your own dreams aloud, but you feel them rising, soft and unhurried like smoke from the chimney. The cabin listens, or so it seems, and you feel lighter, as if the snow has covered something heavy, leaving only peace in its place. The fox rustles again, the fire pops, and the world feels impossibly gentle, as if it's holding you in its arms. The night stretches on, the snow a steady companion, its song weaving through the cabin's quiet. You open your eyes and notice the lantern burning low, its glow softer but no less warm, its light a quiet promise that the night will hold you. You set the teacup down, its warmth lingering in your hands, and stand stretching your limbs, feeling the quiet strength of your own body. You pause by the window, pressing your hand against the cool glass, and watch the snow, now a gentle flurry, its flakes catching the firelight in glints of silver. The forest outside is still, its pines and oaks cloaked in snow, and you smile, knowing this moment will stay with you, a small piece of the winter forest cabin tucked into your heart. You move toward the door, pulling your scarf close, and glance back at the cabin, its fire and armchair glowing faintly, its hearth a steady beacon. The floorboards creak as you step onto the porch, the snow greeting you with a cool, gentle touch, and you pause looking up at the sky, where the full moon glows brighter, its light a radiant gift in the night. The cabin fades behind you, its warmth lingering in your chest, but its memory stays, a haven you can return to whenever the world grows too loud. The snow whispers on, carrying its stories, and you carry yours, softer now, cradled by the night. The path through the forest is quiet, the night deep, and you walk slowly, savoring the peace, knowing the winter forest cabin will be there, waiting whenever you return. The path is soft with fresh snow, its texture cool and yielding beneath your boots. You pause, listening to the snow's faint patter, its rhythm a quiet echo of the cabin's calm. The air is crisp, scented with pine and the faint smokiness of the fire, and you pull your scarf tighter, savoring its warmth. The stars are hidden behind the clouds, but the firelight lingers in your mind, its glow a gentle rhythm that matches your breath. And you feel a sense of connection, not just to this place, but to the universe itself. You walk on, the snow a gentle companion, its flakes barely kissing your face. The forest is quiet, its pines and oaks swaying gently, their shapes softened by the snowfall. You feel as though you're the only soul awake, held by the night's quiet embrace. The cabin's glow lingers in your heart, its fire and quilt a quiet anchor, and you imagine others finding their way there, their hands warmed by the hearth, their hearts soothed by the snow's lullaby. The thought is comforting, a reminder that the winter forest cabin holds space for everyone, that its peace is a gift shared across time. You find a smooth stump by the path, its surface cool but inviting, and sit, letting your pack rest beside you. The stump is dusted with snow, its edges softened by years of winter, and you let your fingers trace its surface, feeling its history, its quiet strength. The snow taps the branches above, a soft percussion that blends with the distant hoot of the owl, and you close your eyes, letting the sounds envelop you. The cabin feels close, its memory a warm light in your heart, and you imagine its fire glowing, its armchair waiting, its hearth ready for the next soul who seeks its calm. Your thoughts drift to the snow, its endless journey from sky to earth, its song a constant in the night. You picture it falling on distant forests, on mountains and valleys, on other cabins where others sit and listen, their hearts full of their own stories. The snow connects you all, you think its flakes carrying whispers from one soul to another across time and space. The thought is soothing, a reminder that you're never truly alone, that the world is bound by invisible threads of frost and light. You lean back, the stump cradling you, and let the night hold you. The snow's rhythm is a lullaby, its cool touch a gentle guide into stillness. Your breath slows, your body softens, and you feel yourself sinking into a deeper peace, a place where thoughts are gentle and time is endless. The cabin's warmth lingers, its memory a quiet anchor, and you imagine it waiting, its holly glowing, its fire open to the night. The night stretches on, the snow a steady companion, its song weaving through the quiet. You open your eyes and notice the clouds parting slightly, a handful of stars now visible, their light soft but steady. You smile, feeling as though they're a gift, a constellation of tiny beacons in the night. The stump is cool beneath you, the path steady underfoot, and you feel a quiet gratitude, not for anything grand, but for this, the snow, the forest, the memory of the winter forest cabin, the moment. You stand, brushing the snow from your scarf, and take one last look at the path, its pines and snow cloaked in the night's quiet. The snow falls gently, its rhythm eternal, and you walk slowly, the night deep and quiet around you. The cabin's memory lingers, a haven you can return to whenever you need it, its warmth a light in your heart. The path ahead is quiet, the stars bright, and you walk slowly, savoring the peace, knowing the winter forest cabin will be there, waiting whenever you return. The forest fades behind you, its shape softened by the snow, but the cabin's presence stays a light in your heart. The path curves gently, leading you past ancient pines and quiet streams, their surfaces dusted with frost. You pause by a frozen pond, its ice gleaming softly, reflecting the moonlight in a delicate shimmer. The pond's stillness is gentle, a quiet echo of the snow's song, and you let it wash over you, its calm grounding you in the moment. You picture the winter forest cabin again, its fire glowing in the dark, its blankets and holly catching the light, its armchair waiting. You imagine the fox trotting through the snow, the journal's soft pages, the tea's gentle warmth. The thought is soothing, a reminder that the cabin is more than a place, it's a feeling, a quiet space where the heart can rest. You feel a quiet connection to it, to the snow, to the night, and you let that connection guide you, a light in the dark. The night stretches on, the stars a steady companion, their light weaving through the quiet. You walk on, the pond behind you, its stillness fading into the night. The forest is quiet, its paths empty, its air soft with the scent of snow. The cabin's memory lingers, a haven you can return to whenever you need it, its warmth a light in your heart. The path ahead is quiet, the stars bright, and you walk slowly, savoring the peace, knowing the winter forest cabin will be there, waiting whenever you return. The forest fades behind you, its shape softened by the snow, but the cabin's presence stays, a light in your heart. The stars guide you, their light a gentle rhythm, and you walk on, the night deep and quiet, carrying the peace of the winter forest cabin with you, knowing it will always be there, waiting whenever you return.